The following podcast is a part of RadioMisfits.com. The Mr. Nailsin Show is brought to you by me, Night Knight. Head over to IndiePlanet.com to get your copy of the Night Knight comic book so that you can actually see me in action in my one-man war of crime. Shut up, Boo! God damn it! I do the announcements. Oh, God. No one gives a crap about Boo.
I'm part of the team. Not tell him about me. False advertising. Yeah,
stupid idiot.
I help Night Knight fight crime, and we blow stuff up and do a lot of damage. and of course, people get mad at us when we do. But
it's a war on crime, and in every war, there's collateral damage.
I mean, well, I guess it isn't one-man war, because
exactly.
It's a two-man war.
Anyway, we're running out of time. Don't miss this opportunity to get your hands on the adventures of Night Knight
and Boobo.
The Night Knight comic book available at IndiePlanet.com. Well, yeah, this is the Mr. Nailsin Show, episode 451. Well, it's been a busy week, taking away time from doing stuff for the show. So I was unable to get to my latest Night Knight episode, which continues the mystery of where's Boogeyman and what happened to him and all that. So you'll get a classic Night Knight. It was 2 episodes, and then I've re-edited it now to be one long story. So you'll get that. But it was. I thought I should make note of what went on this week. I mean, yeah, there was a State of the Union address. Who cares? It's just lying gas bag. The opposition thought Marjorie Taylor Greene's outfit was more relevant. And how stupid it was, or something like that. And then we had the Chinese balloons. It had to cross the whole country surveying their property, you know. They sent another one down South America. They own a lot of that, too. So, and then after it was pretty much done, then Biden shot it down. So then apparently another one showed up over Alaska just recently, and they shot that down. Or maybe it was a UFO. It sounded a little different. We could be in the midst of an interstellar war. So, yeah, there was that. AOC lied her ass off about libs of TikTok, which is just because she's an idiot. I mean, it was no, Boston Hospital really did that. They put an ad out for it. So, go figure, you know. But what do you expect from that moron? So, anyway, when it comes to people on the right, a strange series of events has occurred where you can't help but be paranoid as to some sort of conspiracy. So it began with the little war that broke out between Steven Crowder and the Daily Wire, which I listened to Steven Crowder several times over. I don't see that he has a case here at all. You didn't like the deal? Fine, you're solid with that. You didn't take it. That's all there is to it. As far as anything sinister about it, there wasn't. And he had several opportunities to lay it out, and he does it. And his constant saying, it's not about the money, and then makes a case about money. So I don't know what that's about, and I wouldn't think that I mean, it's probably Candace Owens' angry outburst probably holds the best possibility as to what happened there, that he was drumming up hysterics to increase his subscribers, and maybe that worked. But other than that, unless someone got to him and forced him to cause trouble. So he's like, well, that's just that dust up between those two. Well, then there's this business with Tim Pool, who will tell you right around, not on the right. And in a lot of ways, that's right. He isn't. He comes from the left. He was a Bernie bro and all that type of stuff. But wokeism has pushed him into a different area and all that. And he's done a lot of great work, but there's room for criticism a lot of times. But I never really got into it myself. I mean, there's some things about him that's like, oh God, But it is what it is. I mean, there's always some personality quirks or what have you. But this Eliza Blue business, she had been on his show, and then not long after that, YouTuber Brittany Venti, who I've mentioned before, I have problems with myself, especially with what she did to Martina Markota. But in this instance, she was wrongfully censored from Twitter over calling to attention this, rather sexy video that Eliza had done 6 years ago for World Star Hip Hop. And then, the hammer came down. Brittany was censored and banned from Twitter. Put in Twitter jail. If she takes down the tweet, then they'll let her back on, that kind of thing. But she's just not going to do it. The Quartering came to her defense. Then he got banned. And again, he will not take down his tweets, so they remain in Twitter jail and that sort of thing. Meanwhile, then on YouTube, people started losing their channels. Their videos were getting deleted and all this sort of stuff over this Eliza Blue situation. And that was the point. And they go, hey, Tim, what about this? And it was silence. And so this got weird. And, his live stream is probably the most popular on YouTube, if not the most, I don't know the numbers, but it's a big show. And he just would say nothing. And then his chat was just constant. What about Eliza? What about Eliza? And eventually he had to respond to it, but he responds to it with this outrage and theories about a PR firm, which is possible in Eliza Blue's case. And so everybody started having conspiracy theories that there was some sort of relationship, at least with some of his staff with her and all this type of stuff, whatever it was. Don't know. And then he went on this rant against the Quartering and all this stuff and accusing people of falling for a scam and being stupid and I don't want your money. Please don't subscribe to me if you don't. All this type of stuff. And then on a dime turns around and apologizes to the Quartering and then says, oh, yeah, this censorship is a bad. This doesn't look good. It's rather disturbing. That's all he had to do. As for the rest of it, is Eliza Blue a con artist? It looks like it to me, but, that's another matter. It's just this scorched earth reaction to a stupid video that she could have just said, yeah, I did some dumb shit. And that would have shut it down. As far as I'm concerned, it would have. And then, but it's all this stuff. And then Tim's just blatant silence. And then that reaction, it's still weird. And that's the odd thing about it. I still don't quite get why he says, well, I'm an arrogant asshole. And okay, to some of that, but that's a little odd. So what was the real story? I still don't know. It's just like, I don't quite know the real story with Crowder and Daily Wire. Don't really know this one either, I don't think. And then, not to be left out, just recently, Project Veritas, I guess, put James O'Keefe on suspension or what have you, or paid leave, as it were, as they decide his fate as the CEO of Project Veritas, which he founded. Without him, there really is no Project Veritas. But they say, there were serious complaints about his treatment of employees and whatnot. And the list of complaints, it's nothing. And one of them was so ridiculous is that he ate a pregnant woman's sandwich. Like, I guess at the break room in the fridge, it was hers, and he took it and ate it. I guess. I don't know. Get her another one. But this is grounds for dismissal, and and probably dust-ups and arguments and stress and whatnot. Sure, that could happen. He might, on occasion could be an asshole, but that's not enough for this kind of nonsense. And right after, probably one of the biggest stories they did, which is the one on Pfizer, which just really is an incredible story. And confirms an awful lot, and is far more serious than anything else of these stories that come out. And then, bam, he's taken down, and was his organization infiltrated by people that were susceptible to, say, pressure and or money from the likes of Pfizer. And I can't help but wonder. In fact, Tim Pool covered this story, and that's when he said, hey, look, we have our disagreements, but we got to come together. This is serious stuff and all that type of thing. And that's where he was kind of suggesting, hey, was he infiltrated? No, because apparently one of the people there had, the pronouns in their bio. That's always a red flag. And so it is odd. Within a short amount of time, you got three entities that are, at the very least, they're anti-woke that they share in common. And each one has run into, well, three incidents, I should say, because Daily Wire and Crowder, that's two. So it's four altogether. It's bizarre, And he's like, what are the odds? But especially for Veritas, this is the latest one, right after that story where the Pfizer executive is freaking out and trashing the restaurant. And he just spilled the whole beans about gain of function and all that. You can change the title any way you want, But it's like Vanilla Ice trying to claim he didn't rip off, what was it, Queen, and was it David Bowie, or who was the Under Pressure song? And no, their song goes dun 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 dun, but mine goes dun 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 dun. It's totally different. Yeah, see, we're in Vanilla Ice logic from Powerful Entities. So it's curious, is it not? I would think so. So there is that. So there you go. I guess that's a week in review for you. I got some Nailsin news, and of course the classic Night. And I did do some work for New York City Crime Report. You can catch that and check out nyccrimereport.locals.com for those. Some are free, some are not, but make your choices there. And of course, subscribe at censored.tv for the New York City Crime Report. Head over there and subscribe there, and use the promo code PAT for a discount on your subscription. And check Pat and me out on that show. So, there we are. What a lovely week. Oh, yes, and it looks like Nelson Peltz, who was going to take down, wanted to get on the board of Disney, gave up the battle for that because he says, hey, I got what I wanted, because 7,000 people are being laid off, the entertainment budget is being slashed, proving even Disney must obey the truism of get woke, go broke. Well, this was all inevitable, and so there you go. I expect to see Disney to follow the Warner Brothers template of licensing out properties to other venues, because at the very least you make money on the license fee. So it's looking like Disney Plus was a failure. So anyway, there's your wrap up. Stick around for more Nailsin goodiness, or goodies. Yeah. Well, goodies are filled with goodiness. It only makes sense. This is a Nailsin News Bulletin. Principal had sex with gym teacher in elementary school bathroom while his wife recorded them. Hello, I'm Mr. Nailsin. Yes, an elementary school teacher had sex with the gym teacher in the school's bathroom and took photos. Officials at the Bank School District released a 6-page report detailing their findings after an independent internal review of the ethical misconduct. The report found that Principal Dr. Dana Simmons had sexual relations with gym teacher Dylan Charles at the Banks County Elementary School in Homer, Georgia. There is conclusive evidence of a sexual relationship between Dr. Simmons and Mr. Charles. Pictures, videos, admissions by both parties, and verification by Kelsey Charles. The report went on to say that there was a photograph of sexual activity committed between the two in a bathroom adjacent to the principal's office inside the school. Well, that's convenient. The relationship was discovered when Simmons accused Charles of bugging her office. But when officials questioned Charles, he admitted that they had been in a sexual relationship for many years. He produced photographic evidence of their relationship. Charles told officials that they routinely had sex at the school, but Simmons denied the allegation. Simmons then told officials that Charles's wife, a teacher at the school, would watch them have sex and video record them. Well, that's pretty much admitting to it all, but anyway. When they questioned the wife, she accused the principal of manipulating her and her husband. She accused Simmons of pressuring her to allow her to have sex with her husband in exchange for her helping their careers. Superintendent Dr. Ann Hopkins announced on January 27th that the principal and the 2 educators had resigned. The district said that the incidents were reviewed by law enforcement officials for evidence of criminal activity, but they decided that none had been committed. The educators involved are no longer teaching Banks County students. The safety and well-being of our students is always our first priority. The investigation into this event did not yield any indication that student safety nor security was compromised, according to a statement from the district. Well, do you really think the principal was extorting this guy for the sex? And made his wife watch and videotape it? Yeah. But you know what? Every time you hear about a school sex scandal, it's way worse than this. So, these individuals perhaps deserve a prize, for keeping this whole incident adult. This has been a Nailsin News Bulletin. Late one night, within the back room of Purple Head Jewelry Store, thuggery is afoot.
Oh, God, please don't hurt me. Oh.
Listen here, Tutti Frutti. If you don't want no hurting, you'll open that safe.
But I don't know the combination. I just work here.
Yeah, he's lying. He works here, but he knows the combination.
No.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Our boys have been watching this joint for quite some time, Tutti Frutti.
Oh.
And we've seen you hundreds of times opening that safe, so
no.
don't be lying.
Oh,
Hey,
but
give him a little taste of the sting
What?
that the Stinger Gang can provide for lying.
Oh, yeah. Here you go, Tutti.
Oh, damn it! You stupid moron! I said sting him, not shoot him! Oh, you
It's just a
idiot!
flesh wound. You'll
That's
be
why
all
we
right.
carry these cattle prods. It's our motif for the gang. You give him a little sting, not murder him.
Oh, yeah. He won't die. It's just a flesh wound. Here, I'll give him a sting.
What? It's too late to do it now. You ruined the whole thing.
please stop. I'll open the safe.
Yeah, see, it worked.
Ah, shut up.
Hey guys, mind if I cut in?
Who the hell are you?
Hey, it's some guy holding a hatchet.
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit. Hey, this is about we can work something out.
Oh, it's horrible. But I guess I owe you my thanks for saving me from the Stinger Gang.
Yeah, you could start thinking by leaving that safe door open.
What? Oh my God. You're not holding a hatchet. Your hand is a hatchet.
Yeah, here, give it a kiss.
What? Oh, no.
Sometime in the pre-dawn hours, City Police investigate the scene of Purplehead Jewelry, which is now a scene of mass murder. Oh man, what a mess. Well, this makes 4 this week. Yeah, and once again, the victims are mostly members of the Stinger Gang. It's gotta be the snakes putting a hit out on them. Yeah, but based on the wounds here, and of course the few eyewitness accounts, this amazingly seems to be the work of one man. Yeah, one man with a hatchet. And not exactly a man with a hatchet, Sergeant Bullocks. Again, according to eyewitnesses' account, the hatchet is his hand. Hence the name.
What?
Hatchet Man.
Night.
Damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that.
Gee, Wetman, you should have seen your face.
Shut up, Boobo. What's the matter, Wetman? Feeling frustration at the scene of yet another massacre on your watch? That acts as a display, a symbol, if you will, of your failure. A failure you could have avoided had you included me in this investigation. Why, already I'm ahead of you, as I have a name, albeit a nickname, of the prime suspect, that being Hatchet Man. Ah, Jason, you already knew his nickname. Problem is, you don't know his real name, you stupid moron. Yeah, well, have you deduced that he's probably one of the members of the Snake Gang that was at the recent battle between the two, and, well, due to the night cruiser's flamethrower, ended up having a hatchet melted into his hand, thus giving him the name Hatchet Man.
He better not pick his nose with that hand.
God damn it. You have any solid leads on this night, or are you just guessing and pulling stuff out of your ass as usual? Oh, jealousy ill becomes you, Wetman. In truth, I have...
Yeah, Wetman, we managed to pick up a member of the Snake Gang, and he told us the whole story, because we doused him with 99 gas, and then Night shot his ass up full of that truth serum stuff.
Well,
and then he started talking about how the Hatchet Man was actually one of the stingers, but after, he got his hand all melted into that hatchet, they thought he looked kind of stupid and a freak, so they booted him out of the gang, and he felt mad, so he joined up with the snakes.
Good God. Damn it, Night, all that procedure is illegal. Now, Wetman, you know that in order to pursue my night crusade, I must operate above the law. Besides, we managed to get some telling info on the murderer. Well, was any bit of that telling info the murderer's real name and possible address? Well, no. What? The guy tells you the killer's life story, but he forgets the most important part?
He couldn't tell us nothing anymore after he told us that story. Because he got sick and had some kind of reaction to the truth serum.
Oh, my God.
And he ended up choking on his own puke.
Holy shit.
And now he's laying in the hospital in a coma. What a sissy.
Oh, man, Night, you just everything you touch.
No, stop right there, Wetman.
You can't possibly hold me responsible for any of this. After all, I am well ahead of you in this investigation. I have gotten actual details and leads that might lead to the identity of this murderer.
Oh, yeah? Well, have you managed to figure this part out, Night?
What?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious that this is a hit put on the Stinger Gang from the Snake Gang.
Obviously.
Ordered by their ultimate leader, Snakehead, who's back in prison after he was almost released, but then some Bugman character mysteriously broke him out and then left him to be caught by the police and then charged with new crimes. I think possibly Snakehead thinks this Bug guy was a member of the Stinger Gang, but no one's seen hide or hair of him since. Gee, I wonder who that guy could be. Any idea, Night? Huh? Guy in a cape and tights with some,
I don't know,
little idiot partner? Huh?
Well,
Night? You know who that is?
No, it could be anybody. There's all kinds of people running around in tights and capes and whatnot.
Well, damn, if that's what this is all about, somebody just needs to tell Snakehead that the Bugman's not really a member of the Extinguisher Gang, because Bugman's really...
There's obviously some idiot taking the law in his own hands and shouldn't be doing that in a silly costume. Or,
oh, yeah, exactly.
No, goddammit. Shut up, boo-boo. Stupid moron.
Yeah, God damn it. I knew it was you, Night. I knew it was you. And now look what you've done. Once again, what did you do? You made things far, far worse. God damn it. One of these days, you butthole. One of these days, you'll what? You know what happens. A certain tape of you doing the nasty with another woman goes to your wife. And if that happens, your career is over. And as far as me crossing any line, Wetman, I don't think there is one with you at this point. You have to admit it. I mean, well, I got several murders here, and you're still not turning me in. So don't even try to give me a tough guy.
Damn you!
Just go.
Poke Hard State Penitentiary inmate notorious gangster Snakehead finds himself requested to go to the visitor room to meet with his attorneys.
What? Who are you? You're not my attorneys.
You're right, Snakehead. I'm not your attorney. I'm in reality...
Night-night, Lars. Night-night.
Boobo! What? Yeah. That's Boobo.
What are you doing here? How did you get here? Oh, right, this guy's... if I wasn't chained, I would rip both of your lungs right out of your bodies and feast on it while you died.
He's gonna kill us, dang.
No, he's not.
He's gonna eat our lungs.
No, he won't.
We're gonna breathe without lungs.
Shut up, Boobo! Moron! Can't you see the man's chained down? Now listen here, Snakehead. I came here for answers, and I'm going to get them. Why are you attacking the Stinger Gang with the services of Hatchet Man?
You're so stupid, Night-night.
What?
Isn't it obvious? I want revenge for what they did to me.
Did to you? No. Oh, good Lord. Don't tell me this is still about you and B-Man fighting over that stupid slut Molly Gunn.
No. As a result of stealing his woman, I have already broken the B-Man. No, he's no longer in charge now that I know that there's a new leader. After his clever plan to ruin my name and my chances for freedom.
What are you talking about?
By faking a breakout and then leaving me to be recaptured with no crimes. I'm talking of none other than that horrible bastard Birdman. Let my revenge upon him as soon as I find him.
You stupid.
And I will go through every member of the Stinger Gang if necessary until I finally find the throat
You don't know
and then I shall rip it out.
You can't rip out something in there.
What?
Snakehead's so stupid. He
How
can't even
dare
tell
you.
who the Bugman is. He was standing right in front of him.
Shut up, Boobo, you stupid moron! God damn it! You can mock me all you wish, but when I'm done with Bugman and his stupid little idiot friend, I'll rip out the throats of you and your stupid little idiot friend.
Dumbass. If you did that, you'd only be able to do it once.
Shut up, Boobo! No!
Damn
It was you that night!
No.
You did this to me!
No, I didn't.
You coward!
Wait, no, well,
Tried
no.
to frame my other enemies when you were my true enemy!
Calm down, Snakehead.
Change and kill.
No.
It's getting scary.
Shit. How the hell did you get in here? Oh, damn it. Quick, Boobo. Time for some night gas. All right there,
Okay.
Night-Night. Hold right there.
Yeah, he's got a bomb.
Later, at the new secret headquarters of Night-Night and Boobo, the Night's Keep, which lies beneath the basement of Rich Man Tower. What?
Snakehead's gonna come kill us because he knows we were Bugman and Critter.
Yeah, I know. Thanks to you, you idiot.
And eat our lungs.
Oh, you won't get the chance, Boobo. Snakehead's time will come. And although the revelation of our nefarious plan of revenge on that bastard in order to keep him behind bars, which I remind you was successful, there is a silver lining in this dark cloud.
Silver lining? Like what?
Well, now that Snakehead has turned his wrath to us, he's no longer concerned with the Stinger Gang, thus relieving the city of a prolonged gang war. So, once again, though no one will be grateful for it, the Night saves Cityopolis.
Indeed, Trixie.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
Well, in more earthbound localness, the terrible scourge of gang war has been threatening the city recently, what with the fight between the Snakes and the Stinger Gang. But recently, the Stingers have been suffering attacks from the Snakes' hired hitman, the Hatchet Man.
Oh, yeah,
well,
that
his
guy.
menace seems to be all but over, as Hatchet Man was found dead in his motel room.
What?
It appears he went in to relieve himself in the John and, well, accidentally cut off his testicles and bled out.
Well, that's one way of cutting a criminal career short. Trixie, in other news that is somewhat related,
Fitting in for its kind.
Do gangster, Snakehead, has gone missing.
Oh, no.
Believed to have escaped. And is currently at large.
Oh, shit.
Oh no! Will Snakehead make a meal out of our masked marvels? And, well, what about poor Hatchet Man there, huh? Just no way to slice it. That was quite the sad end of a supervillain. This has been a Nailsin production. The Night theme song is performed by Alistair White and his lovely wife, Heather. Incidental music is courtesy of Kevin MacLeod. All characters are performed by me, Douglas Nelson. Join us again, won't you?
The views and opinions expressed during the Mr. Nailsin show do not necessarily reflect those held by RadioMisfits.com. So, any complaints and or comments should be sent to @MrNailsin on Twitter, where they will be promptly ignored and or blocked.
Let's do it.